What's up, guys? Age Legend back here with another review. This time we'll be going over Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer, sequel to the 2005 film. I don't have a whole lot to say about this movie, so I'm going to make this review as fast as I possibly can. Overall, Rise of the Silver Surfer, it's not as good as the first movie, but it's not horrible at the same time. It's kind of a lot like Silver Surfer. Rise of the Silver Surfer had potential to be a really epic, grand-scale movie. Instead, it's just kind of lame. You know, like, you can see this movie had a lot of potential, but they didn't even come close to capitalizing on that potential. I mean, I do get stuff that I like, and I have stuff that I don't like. I'm going to get into it right now. Things that I do like. The overall look of the Silver Surfer, awesome. Voiced by Lawrence Fishburne, played by Doug Jones in physical form. The Surfer, he looks cool, he looks great. I like how he moves on the board. He and Johnny have a really cool chase scene throughout New York, which is a really fun scene, probably the best scene in the whole movie. So that's great stuff. The character stuff I liked between the Fantastic Four and the first movie is expanded upon in this movie. You know, you got Reed and Sue trying to get married, and there's always something disrupting it. You got Johnny, who has this character arc of feeling that he's never going to find someone for him, because, you know, he sees the love that Reed and Sue has, and he sees the love that Ben and Alicia Masters, a blind woman, has with Ben, and he feels left out in the cold. And I like that about Johnny. It humanizes him a lot. And you get that sense that this whole narcissistic attitude that he has is just him hiding his feelings. So I like all that stuff, you know. It makes him feel human, and there's this really cool scene between he and Ben in a bar where they have a heart-to-heart talk, and it's good stuff. I like it. Another thing I like about this movie is that some of the action is actually really well shot, and I think it's better shot in this movie than it was in the first movie. So, of course, none of the action scenes are the action scenes are pretty forgettable, but at least they're shot well, and they're fun to look at. You know, special effects, much better done in this movie. Practical effects, they look pretty cool too. This movie introduces us to the Fantastic Car, which is pretty cool as well. There's actually this running gag throughout the movie, which you know, can be pretty funny. So pretty much when Johnny and the Surfer are having their chase throughout New York, Johnny comes into contact with the Silver Surfer, and it starts to mess up his powers. So whenever Johnny touches one of his teammates, he'll get their powers, and they'll get his powers out. They'll do like a switcheroo. And this scene's actually done pretty funny when Ben and Johnny briefly switch, and we see Ben in human form throw a fireball at Johnny, and Johnny, as the thing, is just like, "Come on, man, are you serious?" So that stuff's pretty funny as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about the positives. Now on to the negatives. Galactus as a giant cloud is stupid. You're going to tell me that the look that Galactus had in the comics is not worthy to be in this movie, which is already silly to begin with? No, absolutely not. Galactus as a giant cloud is stupid. Not only that, he's taken out by the Silver Surfer without even putting up a fight. Are you kidding me? Come on. Seriously, come on. You also got this general character who serves no purpose to the movie. The army first wants help from the FF. They fail. Then they get help from Von Doom, of all people, and Von Doom ends up killing them in the first place. And this army general guy ends up getting killed because he's a dumbass. Speaking of Von Doom is back. Julian McMahon is back as Victor Von Doom. Yes. He's completely underutilized in this movie. Dr. Doom serves absolutely no purpose. There is no motivation given as to why he's obsessed with the Silver Surfer. There's no motivation given as to why he wants the board. There's no motivation given as to if he even cares about what's happening with Galactus or not. He just wants the board because. Way to do absolutely nothing with one of the best villains in Marvel history. Dr. Doom in this movie is a complete footnote. He is underutilized. He is wasted. Again, there's some things I do like, though. I like that we get to see him and Latveria for a couple of minutes. I actually do like the first initial interaction he has with the Silver Surfer. You know, the blast that the Silver Surfer gave Von Doom actually started to heal Von Doom's wounds from the first movie. So that stuff was okay. You know, the antagonistic relationship he has with the team, I still like it. But it's the fact that he doesn't have an interesting story in this movie at all. It's a real shame. You can do so much with Von Doom, especially when you have Von Doom and Galactus and whatever. Just whatever. So yeah, like, there are certain things this movie did right, and there's certain things this movie didn't even do right, that did completely wrong. You know, from a story standpoint, the story of this movie actually does have a story, unlike the first movie. But like I said, the story was not even close to being used to its full potential. Galactus is a joke. Von Doom is completely wasted. Why he's in this movie, I don't know. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts on Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I don't want to do it, but I gotta give it. Actually, you know what? I am gonna do it because you should have done better. I'm gonna give this movie 4 out of 10. It's when it comes to superhero movies, when you have a good concept that was presented to you on a silver platter with the whole coming of Galactus, and you have a great character in Von Doom, and you chose to tell this story for this movie, that's an automatic fail right there. I'm sorry. 4 out of 10. Stuff I like. The stuff I don't like completely just makes this movie earn that low grade. Well, those are my thoughts on Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. If you like this movie, if you hate this movie, let me know down below in the comment sections. Like the video and subscribe, and I'll check you back next time for more.